Coming up on this edition of the RMAC Showcase, it's championship time around the conference and we have you completely covered. Regis is our base of operation, and it's because the Rangers put together an extremely successful fall season. Can their volleyball and women's soccer teams defend home court in the conference tournaments? We'll also run with some of the top teams in the country as the most competitive cross-country league in the land crowns its champions. And who will represent the conference as the champions on the gridiron? We've got the final games of the regular season. Don't go anywhere. The RMAC Showcase starts right now. Welcome to the campus of Regis University, home of the Rangers, as well as this month's edition of the RMAC Showcase. We've got all of the conference tournament championships covered for you over the next 30 minutes. Hello, everyone. I'm Jason Carter. Thank you so much for tuning in. And we're going to start our action right here in this gymnasium as Regis earned the #1 seed in the conference volleyball tournament after only dropping one conference matchup all season. Let's see if they can defend home court.
The #3 team in the region in Colorado School of Mines, the #5 team in the region in Metro State Denver.
Fast enough.
24-19, set point #1 here in set 3. Trying to take a 2-1 lead is the Mines, and they did. Monarch and Tysman come up with the block, 25-19. Mines with the 2-1 lead.
Position to set her outside.
Sturgis with a good serve. Hansen goes in the middle to Monarch. Kept alive by Fiato. A bump set to the outside. Duryea swings and comes up with the kill. Great setup by Sturgis, and we're going to 5. The setters have been moving tonight. More seeing them letting that athletic play go. Here's the slide. It's out, and Metro State wins it.
I thought it was a fun match tonight. You know, we've been wanting to play that team again from an earlier 5-set loss at their place. So I think we were all ready for a rematch tonight. We had a game plan, and it took some time to progress throughout the night, but we stuck with it, and I think we got the result we wanted because of that.
Match #2, it's the #1 seed. They're 11th in the nation, they're 1st in the region, Regis University. Basso goes in the middle to Hornig, dug up by Gonzalez, tied at the net. Worcester wins that battle, or Badrica wins that battle. Martinez though will finish it. Dominant in set #1, 25-14, Worcester service. Burroway's pass is going to bring Basso outside the 10-foot line. They go to Kelsey Green. Net call. Rangers will take set #2. Making some noise, open for a championship bout tomorrow, and that's going to be the end of the match. Shireman touched it over the net.
We knew that they were going to have a lot of fire coming back out since we played them the first time, and it was still like a 3-0 sweep, so we knew that they were just going to come out with a lot of fire. So we were ready for that and excited.
So #1 seed Regis taking on 3rd-seeded Metro State in the conference championship match. Set 1, set point. The quick attack by Sylvia Basso, and the home team Rangers take set 1, 25-23. Second set, another close one, but Regis with an advantage, and the Rangers build a 2-0 advantage as Nikki Kennedy drops the last point. Third set, much of the same. It's Kennedy again. She had 10 kills in the match, as the Regis Rangers win their first volleyball conference tournament title since 2012.
I think that our just entire demeanor was different. Just coming into that third set, like we knew, like we were up 2-0, lost in 5, and we knew that we were going to win that set.
You know, Regis put together a pretty good fall campaign as their women's soccer team also earned the top seed in the conference tournament. They would have to take down perennial power Colorado Mines, who was sitting right behind them in that 2 spot. Let's see if the Rangers can once again defend their home field. Top-seeded Regis taking on 4th-seeded CSU Pueblo in the semifinals. The Rangers did beat Pueblo in their first meeting this year. The story here was the number of shots Regis took, 22 in the match. They were ripping off shots all afternoon, just couldn't find the back of the net as Pueblo goalie Alexa Estep was credited with 8 saves. Then, in the 76th minute, the Thunderwolves break a scoreless tie. Mackenzie Bean drills one into the upper 90, and that was all she wrote as Pueblo moves on with a 1-0 upset of Regis.
Last time we were at Regis, we were in a little bit of a rough patch, so we talked after that game about changing our story, so kind of turning the season around and things that we can do to fix it and breathing new life into the season, and I mean, we did just that.
So 2-seed Colorado Mines taking on 3-seed UCCS in the other semifinal. This one was just as tight as UCCS's Conference Goalie of the Year Taylor Proctor showing why she earned that honor with 7 total saves. Then, just after halftime in the 51st minute, off the corner, Savannah Borman, the perfect redirect of a header as it sneaks between the defender and the post, and UCCS beats Mine by the same 1-0 score.
It's been a whirlwind, to have so many new players come together in such a short space of time and get the opportunity to go to the championship game is a fantastic accomplishment.
To the championship game, Pueblo and UCCS going head-to-head. Their first meeting this year went into overtime with the Mountain Lions earning the win then. Pretty much the exact same storyline as the semifinals, as neither team had a ton of luck, but this time it was UCCS who was dominant shooting-wise, tearing off 22 shots on goal. The team with the most shots this time, however, would come away with the victory, as Tori Maydew makes do of the missed play by the Thunderwolves keeper and gives UCCS a 1-0 lead. It's an advantage that would hold up as the Mountain Lions earn their first ever women's soccer tournament championship behind 3 straight shutouts by tournament MVP Taylor Proctor.
Hats off to my defensive line. I mean, they're the ones that did this for us, and they made today especially really hard for them to even get in the box, and that's kind of how I like it. But I mean, even I had to say thanks to the coaches because they've always believed in me every step of the way, and same with my teammate.
UCCS and Colorado Mines would earn a spot in the regional tournament, which Brandon Applehands has covered for us.
Finish the regular season on a 3-game win streak? Check. Claim the RMAC Women's Soccer Tournament title and host the first 2 games of regional play? Check. That's the way this season's been going. The women's soccer team at the University of Colorado Springs has taken the conference by storm. Now on their home turf, UCCS hosts their first NCAA playoff game in hopes of continuing the dream season of 2017.
UCCS and West Texas A&M, the number 2 and number 3 seed in the South Central Region Women's Soccer Tournament. From the start, UCCS came out firing. Keeping the Buffaloes at bay was UCCS goalkeeper Taylor Proctor. The Mountain Lions held the advantage in the first half, putting up 13 shots, with the biggest moment of the game coming in the 43rd minute. Tara Patterson controls the pass from Ella Fisher, sees the advantage, and lets it fly, claiming the first and only score of the game for UCCS. The second half was dominated by UCCS, controlling the tempo and holding another opponent scoreless in tournament play. The Mountain Lions would go on to defeat West Texas A&M 1-0, advancing to the Sweet 16.
I felt strongly as the game went on. We were the better team throughout the 90 minutes, created a lot of opportunities. And obviously Tara stepped up to the plate for us and got the game-winning goal.
After a slow start, I realized we need to get on the board and put us in a good place at halftime. So Ella got the ball, and I saw that there was an open space to run through. So Ella played a great ball to me, and I just hit it and wished for the best.
In the third round of the NCAA tournament, UCCS would see fellow RMAC opponent Colorado School of Mines. The Mountain Lions would take a 2-0 lead into halftime to later defeat Colorado Mines 3-2. UCCS would see the host team, University of California, San Diego, in the Elite 8, where the game would go to a penalty kick shootout. The Mountain Lions would go on to get the win 4-3 in the shootout, advancing to the semifinals of the NCAA tournament, facing off against Carson Newman. Reporting for RMAC Soccer, I'm Brandon Applehands, here on the RMAC Showcase.
That does it for our first segment on this edition of the RMAC Showcase. When we come back, the guys will take center stage as we hand out conference titles in men's soccer as well as men's cross country. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this. I'm out.